King Edgy here, bringing you another Gen 4 video. And in this one, we are trying to climb the Gen 4 ladder. You might recall that our goal is to make it to the home screen of every Random Battles ladder. And we've done 1, we've done 2, we haven't done 2, we've done 3, we've done 8 and 9, and now we are into 4. We are not there yet. In fact, we're a pretty far way away. We are currently at 1242 and just trying to make things work. Now, I know we left off the last video at 1221, and actually this video, I just edited out the first battle. Someone forfeited turn 1, so no big deal. I am choice specs, but I do get wrecked by T-Tar. Trying to figure out the right move. Will this person predict a flying type? But even so, what can Aerodactyl do? I'm just, well, but Sandstorm raises your special defense, right? I'm going to switch to Lapras. He dances. That's bad news. That's really bad news if he knows Rock Slide. I'm just going to try to pump him. Hope it works out. 213. So we'll be speed tied, but Joltster will still have the speed. I was hoping he might be like Crunch Earthquake, or not wanting to risk the Rock Slide miss. T-Tar is lefties. Oh, with the Stone Edge miss, yeah. Okay, so Lapras. 193 special attack, Hydro Pump, did 58. Jolteon is a lower level. Alright, we're going to just think that Choice Band Earthquake will knock out the T-Tar. The nice thing that we have going for us is that our team is crazy fast. So we've got 3 Pokemon that tie or outspeed the Tyranitar even at +1. So we feel okay about that. The Dactyl in the sand is awesome. Oh, jeez. I was going to say, I didn't know if weather was permanent in this gen like it is in Gen 3, but since there's no turn counter, I think it is. And I was really hoping that would work out for us. We're going to go to Empoleon here on the Kyogre Surf. I guess you could go Thunder, but wouldn't make a ton of sense. So I think we're going to go Empoleon on the Surf. Oh, on the Calm Mind. Does he one-shot us? Maybe. So we got to roar him out. Oh, word. We get up free rocks. That's great. We're also in Torrent range in the rain, so we can do tons of damage here. It's possible Kyogre comes back out. Oh, he encores us into Roar. That's not cool. That is really uncool. Yeah, the fact that we got paralyzed there, not great. But we can put this thing to sleep. Awesome. We can sub, set up a nasty pot, and hope that Encore doesn't come out here. It does not. We get the Dark Pulse off for the KO. Let's go. Sub Darkrai at +2 with Dark Void. I mean, forget about it, right? Oh, come on now. Yeah, Dark Void is like crazy broken, in my opinion. Could be Sucker Punch, but we're going to just Dark Pulse anyway. Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do against Dark Void Darkrai? Nothing, really. Right? I mean, I don't know. Seems really, really overpowered. So we'll take that win, and we'll just move on. Okay, so this is interesting to see. Rest, Sleep, Talk, Surf, Calm Mind. Right? Really interesting to see. I'm going to switch out to Hippowdon right away. He gave me Choice Scarf. I'm going to set up rocks, and then I'm going to switch back out. Probably to Meganium. Just because Meganium does outspeed Kingler and is kind of fast, so we like that. I'm going to set up a Reflect. I expect Kingler to switch out to Arbok, but we'll see what happens here. The Perma Sand is not great for our team. This Hippowdon is our only ground or rock or steel type. We can go back to Hippowdon here pretty comfortably and just Earthquake away. I do think 2 Earthquakes plus rocks and sand would knock out Kingler. We are Scarfed, but we're not faster than Kingler. Darn, okay, never mind. Yeah, still not quite fast enough. So we do get to go back to Meganium here. X Scizor. Yikes. And honestly, I think I'm just going to set up this screen here. Kingler can't switch out, because then the rocks will knock it out, so he'll knock us out. Oh, never mind. We can go back to Hippowdon one more time. That's great. Though the Scarf on Hippowdon is really rough, because you would love to see this Hippo just be able to stall and use the sand and recover and roar, do its thing. That was probably the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, yeah. To get the Scarf. Well, Meganium would also have been quite bad. Cloyster's here. We are faster than Cloyster, which is kind of cool. And we really don't want the sand, so we're just going to let Cloyster. Oh, okay. Nope, we're going to have to put a stop to that. Really like rocks up. Rocks are awesome in this gen. There's no easy way to get rid of them. So we're just going to go with Wall Rain here and surf away. And hope that 181 speed Hippowdon can outspeed something and put those rocks back up. Cloyster does no Rock Blast, but Rock Blast is pretty weak. And I don't... Oh, he is Skill Link, so it'll do damage, but we're okay with it. To get rid of the spinner there. Meganium is also pretty fast to get up a screen to help us out. So I kind of like our position here, even though 3 of our mons are decently weak at this point. We have plays that we can make. Alright, who's valuable and who isn't? That's the part of this game that I have to figure out. Yeah, I'm not totally sure. Should I let Walrein go? Because I have another water type, right? He's a Life Orb, so he, takes a lot from Ice Beam, and the sand is going to get him. The problem with the weather is it messes up all of our synthesizing. So actually, I'm just going to go Sunny Day to change the weather here. Oh, alright. I'll try it again. Because can I be Effect Spore? Oh, I can't be Effect Spore. Interesting. I can only be Chlorophyll. Did not realize that. But he won't two-shot us, so I do feel okay about this and this. Except we're not lefties, so he will two-shot us. But then he'll get knocked out by the sand. Oh, he doesn't two-shot us. And we stay asleep and we both get knocked out by the sand. Cool. and not that great. We're gonna go Beedrill here. I know it's tough to reveal our last, but actually, we're gonna go Kyogre. Because if we go Beedrill and he goes Arbok, which was our prediction, he'd intimidate us. We wouldn't really be able to do much. So he does no Seed Bomb. I forgot about that. Come on, man. But we can go Beedrill here and then hopefully just kind of take him out. We don't have much that can do a lot to him. So I am going to set up the Toxic Spikes here. Our Maldo comes out. He could be a Rapid Spinner as well. So we're going to go to Meganium here. He might switch back to Arbok to eat up these spikes, but if he knows Rapid Spin, he might just spin them away. But really, I need Kyogre to knock out the Armaldo. And if Armaldo switches out to Arbok, Arbok gets knocked out. And then we get to see his last. And hopefully just play well down the stretch here to get the win. It's been the first one that has felt like a real battle. Trying to figure out what the heck's going on and make the right plays. I'm just not sure, though. I think I put too much stock into Hippowdon. But he does do a number to Dialga here, which is pretty great. And I'm actually going to switch back to Kyogre here. Oh, okay. I guess that was the wrong play. I thought for sure he'd switch out to Armaldo. Because Hippowdon does do such a number on Dialga with the Choice Scarf. But at this point, we're sitting kind of pretty, I think. I am going to go back to Kyogre on this turn. And I keep thinking, oh, now is when he's going to switch to Armaldo. No, it's now. But we need Kyogre. And we need Hippowdon, so that's the duo we need. And that's just what we're going to try to go with at this point. Draco Meteor. It only did half to Beedrill, but Beedrill's got a surprising amount of special defense. Kyogre has more, but at this point, do we win? I still don't think we win yet. We do have Black Sludge on, so maybe Poison Jabs. Oh, I forget. I'm such a Gen 1 player. I'm over here like, oh, Poison's super effective on bugs, so Poison Jab will clearly do more. It will not. But we're hoping here that Draco Meteor does not knock us out. We're fairly confident that it won't, but because of the damage it did to Beedrill, right? How much did it do to Beedrill? 52-3. And Surf should get the Dialga. And then Surf should get the Armaldo. Okay. Great. We can start our third game here. And hopefully it's another good one like this. Let's go. Yeah, I still don't know if we played it totally right. Choosing to save the Hippowdon at such low health might have been the right call, but maybe we overvalued rocks there, especially as it got late in the game. All right, Love Disc versus Jolteon here. You gotta like this matchup, right? We do have good physical bulk in the back and a flying type, so if a rock ground type comes out here, that'll be tough. He could protect to scout out what we're going to do. I'm pretty sure Jolteon, I shouldn't say pretty sure, every Jolteon I've seen so far in Gen 4 has always been holding specs, but this should two-shot with specs, or one-shot with the crit. We'll take it. He does know Fire Fang sometimes, so we're going to go to Relicanth here. Sorry, maybe that wasn't super clear. Because if we went Fortress, our better kind of wall, actually, maybe Relicanth's equally good as a wall, as a physical wall. But we didn't want to risk the Fire Fang coming out into Fortress to two-shot it. But Head Smash, Choice Band, Rockhead, let's go. This is going to two-shot basically anything and could even one-shot some things. So let's see how this one ends up. He does Super Fang us, but whew, we get that damage off. And he can't really do much to us, as we said earlier, so we do get to finish him off, which is great. I mean, if that was his answer for Jolteon, then we feel pretty awesome. Because we're just going to go right back to Jolteon on the Surf. Love Disc is fast, but not as fast as Jolteon, and doesn't really hit that hard, even though Jolteon's Special D is pretty bad. And Love Disc is level 100 in this gen. Holy cow. I'm just realizing that. But I feel pretty confident we one-shot it with Thunderbolt, and that we probably two-shot everything else with Thunderbolt based on the Heatran switch. Unless he was trying to think that we might go Hidden Power Ice or something and try to block it, but no, I'm feeling good about this matchup. I think we have the right team combination here. He does protect to scout us out. Totally fine by us. And then he has nothing good to switch in. Yanmega comes out. He might protect to get speed boost. Yep, he does. Does he knock us out with Bug Buzz? It would have to do twice as much as Surf. I don't think he does. Oof. We get that crit. It did not matter, I am sure. Dodrio comes out. Is it Quick Attack? You think it's Quick Attack? It is Quick Attack. So we'll just let it get some Life Orb damage off before it knocks us out. That's totally fine. We're so well set up against Dodrio. I guess he could be a Brave Bird. Okay. We're just going to Swords Dance so that we can Waterfall rather than relying on Stone Edge. And now we're going to try for the flinch. Wow, that did so much damage. And then just to be safe, we'll Aqua Jet in case he Sucker Punch Guts. And we get him. And we break into the 1300s, all right. And we do one more. We try to do 4 for Gen 4. That's our goal for each video. Sometimes we do more depending on the time or depending on how thrilling the last battle is. But that one was great. Our matchup was just disgustingly good, right? No ground types to stop Jolteon. Jolteon two-shot everything on his team and one-shot 1, 2, 3 of them. So pretty good for us. Pretty good for us. That second game was more thoughtful. Still, I don't think we played it quite right. I mean, we could have set up the rain for wall rain and just let the sand go. I think that would have been a better play earlier. And in the first one, yeah, again, first and third game, our matchup was just like, you can't win. Right? I don't know what our opponent could have done. We are Specs Ludicolo, so Swift Swim doesn't really seem to matter. What can Registeel do to us? I guess it could Toxic us. So I'm going to go Clefable here with the Magic Guard. Yeah, he set up rocks. I was doing that in case of the Toxic, but also so we could set up our own rocks, because the earlier rocks get out, the better. Having a Magic Guarder is really great. Oh, Loka is legit. This is the highest ranked person we've played in Gen 4, so curious to see what happens here. And he might think that we have like Fire Blast, which does a ton to, well, Registeel is so bulky, it does some damage to Registeel. But let's go Ludicolo here. We could get Thunder Waved, but instead we get Earthquaked. Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to think if we should Blast or Pump. The nice thing about Blast is that if Registeel comes out, we get him, and he might think we Giga Drain or something here. But I think I'm going to go Pump for the increased accuracy. Registeel does come out. Oh, jeez. Yeah, right. The reason that I go out into Hydro Pump there makes so much sense. All that increased accuracy. It's so good. It's terrible. Why does it keep missing, man? There it is. I don't know that that would have picked up the KO on Registeel because it is so specially defensive, but if I ever hit a Hydro Pump, I will know. I will know. Really unfortunate stuff there. Really unfortunate. And given that he's Rocks and Toxic, he's probably like Seismic Toss Iron Head. Oh my gosh, man, come on. Hit one of these, would you? And he knows Protect. Okay, so he's Seismic Toss Protect. Okay. Alright, alright. So we've missed 4 Hydro Pumps. 1 because of Protect. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I guess we're going Charizard here, which is so bad right into the rocks. And we're going to expect the switch and get a crit. No. And go Azumarill. Yes. Now, the one kind of nice thing about those rocks is that they'll put Charizard into range for Blaze, which is pretty good. Let's go Azumarill. Hey yo, Azumarill. Oh, he hazed me, bro. Is he gonna spin away my rocks too? Maybe. Hope he's Surf Ice Beam Rapid Spin. He might be. Hey, let's go. Big return. Alright, so we're still in tons of trouble, but we'll try to figure it out. We'll try to figure it out. Nice thing is Clefable has a lot of health, right? So between that health, Soft Boiled, and the Magic Guard, it can last against Registeel for a little while. Espeon is not as fast as Rapidash. And Rapidash knows a physical fire move. See you later. ESP on. Now you could be Scarfed. We're gonna Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, pretty good. And then we can recover up. He might dance, I guess, but yeah, that would be pretty bad actually if he dances here. If he knows Dragon Dance. We're just gonna try to stall him for a little while. Cool. We'll take that. Good 30% chunk there. Goes back to Earthquake so that it hits. Oh, he knows Roost? Get out of town, you know Roost. Get right out of town. Alright, but we're healthy enough that we can switch out here. And it's no big deal. And now we can just try to freeze Registeel. Or get the knockout. Great. With 2 fire types, we feel pretty okay about Registeel here. Especially when Charizard gets into Blaze range. And if we end up freezing him, like, that's just awesome. A Seismic Toss doing 27 probably does mean that he will outlast our Soft Boileds. But we will get enough Ice Beams off that we can maybe freeze him. And if we do freeze him, we're feeling really good. 2 fire types that are both quite fast. Should hopefully take us the rest of the way there. Plus Rampardos one-shots everything. If it can outspeed any of the things. Oh, Hariyama comes out. Earthquake. Air Slash. Close Combat. We're hoping that he's Close Combat. He does go for Bulk Up. Right, so he's probably Thick Fat. Why would he probably be Thick Fat? Just because he has lefties and not like a Flame Orb or something? You think he's Rest Talk? Oh, do you think he's Rest Talk? Yeah, he might be Guts with Rest Talk. Shoot, that would be pretty bad. We might lose if that's the case. Although Charizard knows Air Slash, right? And if he is Rest Talk, he probably doesn't have Mach Punch. So he does choose to bulk up again. Zen Headbutt. Oh, he's Bullet Punch, but we're not a Fairy type yet, so... Oh, but given he's Bullet Punch... Yeah, okay. Cool. Very cool. Now we're feeling excellent. We can just stall out a few Seismic Tosses. And he goes for Protect. Okay. We're just going to hope to freeze him. If we freeze him, great. If not, that's also probably okay. I think he'll go Protect here, based on what he did before. Trying to block our Ice Beams. So I guess we just go Double Edge as the safe middle play. But I'm feeling good. I mean, Rampardos alone can probably get the win with the Earthquakes. So we might not have to rely on Charizard's Fire Blast. Would be nice. Would be nice, but I think at this point we're feeling good. We're feeling like we've got it. We're just, I mean, we could just switch out and like let this happen, but it is slightly more in our favor if we do get a freeze, and so it's worth trying for the freeze, in my opinion, even if it doesn't make for the most exciting battle here. He's still got 12 Seismic Tosses left, but that's not a ton. Now he's got 10. Yep, so like we said, he will outlast us in the... And he does decide to forfeit in the end. Okay, great. Well, Loka, oh, were you having a second battle while you were battling us? So your rating went up, so our rating went up? Hey, so we've broken into the 13s, 1340. That was a good session for us. Started at 1242, ended at 1340. Ladder, watch out. We're ready for you. 1680 is what we need to get there. And we're climbing. This was our 4th Gen 4 video, and we started to have some actual real battles there. And some things just kind of went our way. Like, we weren't sure if Flygon knew Dragon Dance. If it did, I think it would have been pretty hard for us to end up winning. But no, that worked out pretty well. Actually, all of our battles worked out pretty well in this video. Second battle being the closest one. But even though we went 4-0 here, it should be clear to you, I hope, that we still don't know Gen 4 particularly well, so please leave me some comments, let me know things. As I had questions throughout this battle, like, does Flygon get Dragon Dance? You know, those sorts of questions would be really helpful for me to know. I'd appreciate it. The more knowledge I have, the more confident I can feel in climbing this ladder. So that's my goal, into the top 20. We'll see how long it takes. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.